Shut up, Hendrix, bro. I'm finna wax you. We're finna go 13 straight finals when we get in the NBA. You hear me? Me and Hendrix with LeBron and all them. 13 straight finals. I can't wear the number 33 because that went to James Worthy, I think. Let me see. I think. Oh, yeah, Kobe. I got 57 points right now. 59 now. The link. Oh, it's not in the description. It's a new live stream. Okay, there. I just put the link to this video I'm showing through my PlayStation camera on the live stream. Yeah, I'm at 67 points. Yeah, 67. That's 69. That's 72 points. 74. Shooting free throws. About to miss one. Nope, I made one. Made both of them. Oh yeah, 75. I'm about to end out with 77 points. When I get to the NBA, I'm taking him to the MyCareer first thing. Like, I gotta work on that. Do Kobe some defensive drills. Get his badges up. Oh God. I gotta get. Yeah, he has a Hall of Fame. No, he doesn't. He has. Ooh. And one. He said, "You play with my dad, aren't you?" He said, "Man, I don't know you. This is a long time ago." Green light. Wow. Give me that. Kobe with the steal. Oh, that's a block? How is that a block? I'm banging that. Man, you gotta get all the way in Kobe's face, bro. You cannot leave Kobe like... Yeah, I got the Nike sign in his high school. In his high school player's haircut. I put the Nike design in there. Then I put the Jordan design in that one. So, you know, favorite player is Jordan. Kobe. Kobe. What did I say? Fadeaways, post shots, dunking, dribbling, layups, close shots. He got it all. He got 50 plus badges. 50 plus. This man is a god. I got a Michael Jordan build too. You can play him at power forward or you can play him at shooting guard. It really doesn't matter. prefer power forward because you can get big man contact dunks, and that's gonna be deadly. And you get 90 shooting, all that. You know, man, it's simple. I'm playing one of my own videos in the background of my camera right there. Kendricks, you're a scrub, bro. You haven't made a point. I haven't seen you make a point the whole game right now. And you're getting crossed over. Bang! What? Yeah, here's me making the build. Y'all can get the build. I don't think this is the completed build, though. Let me put it on 2x speed. Hopefully I can get paid for my YouTube videos. I ain't got paid yet. Bang! Kobe Bryant with the fadeaway. I'm going to make his daughter, too, on PS5. GG Bryant. Those will not be live streamed, though. Those you have to come to my channel, so you have to subscribe. You gotta make the slashing and shooting pie chart. Put okay, this one up. I got a sharpshooting facilitator on this one, so I kept making it until I got a shot creator. Yes, this one. Boom. This build. Yep. You got to give your Kobe Bryant the equal shooting, equal playmaking, right? No, equal shooting, equal slashing, yes. I think, right? I put him number 33, of course, because he was number 33 in high school. You got to do his close shot all the way, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk all the way. I wouldn't do post hooks yet until you have some extra attributes. Mid-range three-point, of course. Then you do your post fade. Then you maximize your ball handle. Don't do post moves yet. Do perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal. Do your defensive rebound. I'm not sure how many points you're going to have, but you can put them towards whatever you want after that. On Kendrick's Cobb. On Luz. No, I can't say that. I'm not sure if that's gang related. I was about to quote, I forgot what his name was. The rapper. Oh, they got me a shooting guard. Finally. They usually got me a point guard. But I guess I've been scoring too much. But guess what? We're going to mess with their minds. We're going to mess with their minds. They say we've been shooting too much. They say we've been shooting too much. We're going to mess with their mind. Because Kobe, he averaged like 4, 5, 6 assists in his career. So I at least got to make sure I get that a game. Plus with however many points I end up with. But Kobe, in real life, he had multiple 60, 70. Of course, you know, he had the 81 points, which was his highest of all time. Beating Michael Jordan, 69 in the modern day. I think Michael Jordan was the only person besides Wilt to score that many points in like the playoffs or in the regular season. Michael Jordan definitely still has the playoff record, I think. Now as Kobe beat that too with 70 points. I was just watching a documentary about him. Contact finisher. Gonna be poking on people in the wreck or in the park. Take me out the game. Yeah, I got custom settings on my controller too. I don't have a Zen, but on PlayStation you can get enable custom buttons assignment, and that's what I did. Because on 2K you can only use the default, and on any game I don't ever use the default. I use my own favorite customizations. Like on PlayStation I do tactical flipped with the jump with the left trigger. Yeah, it's crazy. People say it's too hard for them. It makes a really good COD player though, playing on the hardest settings, the highest sensitivity. I don't play COD for really. I need to get back into playing it. I might live stream some Warzone. I haven't played Warzone in forever. I played it before the 1980. Uh, 1980. But I like the 1980. I actually played it. It's just I haven't had the time to hop on Warzone nor the people to play it with. So if y'all want to see me play Warzone, subscribe to the channel. I gotta go to sleep, and when I get him to the NBA and play a park game, I'm gonna go to sleep. Let y'all see what he's doing in the NBA. I'm not gonna play his first game though. I'm gonna go to my park. Foul me, man. Big man can't guard me. Nobody can guard me. Kobe. Green light. Look, man. He looks just like him. I'm too good at 2K. I'm too good at 2K. I'm gonna make his daughter look just like herself too. RIP to them both. Look, bruh. I'm making him look like 2K actually made him. Look at this. They don't look like the Mamba himself. Wait until I give him a bald head. That's gonna look like Kobe. I made him go to UCLA because, Kobe, he went to the Lakers in his first year in the NBA. Of course, you can't go to the NBA after your senior year in 2K21. Take me out the game. Damn it. I might start trying to file out. Kobe Artist had 33. I'm going to keep the same number as my jersey. 33 is the number that he wore at Lower Merion High School. I don't have his haircut because, of course, he's not at Lower Merion anymore. I did the Lower Merion High School senior Kobe in this MyCareer. Okay, he almost hit that. I made him number 96 though, the number of his draft, instead of number 33, because when you make your player and you automatically set his number to like whatever it is, that's what's gonna be in high school, and I couldn't change it. Because I thought if I set it to anything else than number 93, I couldn't change it until I got to like NBA, so I couldn't do number 33, so I put it in 96. But when I got to the college, I figured I could change the number 33. I did that because Lower Merion. When he gets to the NBA, I'm going to change it to number 8. So he's going to be Kobe. And I got to give him a bald head because he had a bald head coming into the NBA because he had a bald head his senior year. Green light. Yeah, on the build, you got to go close shot all the way up, driving layup, driving dunk, standing shot, mid-range, three-pointer, post fade, ball handle, post moves. You can go ball handle pass accuracy to get you more playmaking if you want to. You don't have to go post moves. I went post moves because Kobe, of course. Post moves, man. Look at this. Look at this. Give me the ball. I'm about to do post fade. His post fade is 90 something. I forgot what it is. I gave him max wingspan too so he could dunk, I think. No, I didn't give him max wingspan. I gave him one less wingspan so he could shoot a 90. You could shoot even more than a 90. You could shoot like a 93, which is even crazier than what I shoot. But I thought I'd just 92 mid-range, 93 pointer. I'm cool. 6'5". I know Kobe was 6'6". If you make it 6'6", he's gonna be trash. He's not gonna be as good as this build I got. Kobe. Over a big man. They got the center guarding me? Who is this tall dude? I know he's not a shooting guard. He in the paint, ain't he? He is a center. They got the center guarding me now. He got dimed up, 3-piece, biscuit, honey, fries on the side. I'm about to file out. No, I'm gonna go for 81 points. I'm going for 81 points. I just need 40 more. I'm going for 100. I'm about to break Wilt's record. Well, I don't know who holds the all-time record for college, but I'm gonna try to get up there. I haven't used a screen all game. Shot aiming. Shot aiming. Shot aiming. Oh yeah, he gets 94 shooting badges, of course. Kobe, I put it 90. I mean, not 94, but 24. On the other build, the power forward build, I gave him 23 shooting badges. Yes, he gets shooting badges that high. Because you got to drop his weight all the way down as a power forward. Then you got to, make him be able to shoot. Green light. Kobe. What? I should be shooting 100% right now. Oh yeah, when he gets takeover, he can shoot even better. Even though he has slash and takeover. Who, me? I know you wasn't talking about me. I might go first round pick. First overall. I know it might not. They took my takeover! They took my damn takeover! They took my takeover! I don't need it anyways, man. And they don't want me to score 81 points. I was gonna score 81 points on Hendrix Cobb. Coach took me out. Brick. I don't care if you hit it, that just makes it quicker on me. Kobe. I gotta get more dead eye. Copy. Is they? I just about to take it to the hole then. I'll take that. I can't shoot threes, I'll take it to the hole. Copy. That's me creating his face. They calling Hendrix Cobb overrated. Shot stick. I'm about to stop shooting with the shot stick. There we go. What I score 55 points. That's a double nickel. We're not in New York. That'll be the Knicks. Jordan. I don't know where Villanova is. I don't know where the college is. I don't follow college actually. I probably need to. Shooting, about to get a badge. I didn't get another shooting badge? Wow, it's crazy. What time is it? I ain't went to sleep since yesterday. I had work, started immediately live streaming. I still ain't slept. I just scored 54 points. I'm about to miss this. $54 points. About to go to the NBA.
Got one more check.
Oh, hello. You must be here for your appointment.
Your honey appointment. I'm here to help you add
I don't
honey
listen
to
to
your browser in
ASMR.
just 2 clicks.
Go away.
But first, I have a few questions for you.
Go away. I don't listen to ASMR.
Absolutely. You know what? There ain't nothing you can do about it either. Didn't see that coming, did he?
Number 6 in college? I could have got number 1.
Squad of soldiers and participate in legendary battles of the Second World
Oh, I'm about to get that World War game in my computer.
I don't even know how he got the ball, but that's what he does. Wade is guarding Bryant.
Hey, the Lakers whooped the whooping over the Los Angeles.
11.7 seconds remaining in a 4-point game. Absolutely. We know what it means as a team. What about individually for you? Just got one more check. Absolutely. Yeah. And I said, you know what? There ain't nothing you can do about it either. And how about Kobe coming over to the line? Didn't see that coming, did he?
Kobe's not just a player. Kobe's an era. See, the culture of basketball has changed.
Oh my God, he just baptized him. Oh yeah, this is Joseph Vincent, by the way. The Kobe Bryant video.
Train together, do events, charities, golf together.
God, I'm finna do something like that when I get to my part, bro.
When Kobe broke into this league, even the star players had to fight for a smaller pool of money in the attention spotlight. He's trained.
They're gonna injure him like that. They need to stop. Oh, I forgot there's still this college championship game. Man, I beat Hendrix Cobb. I thought that was a championship game. I'm finna stump these boys. Then we're gonna foul out because I don't feel like playing this whole game. I'm not gonna score this game.
Non-perceived human limit.
And I'm not gonna score heavy, I mean.
I'm a big Kobe fan. You hear about his work ethic? It's ridiculous.
Kobe in year 17 gave you 27, 6, and 6. In year 17.
Kobe will go to the grave. We'll go to the death for another day. Wow! That was something special. 4-second differential. With the Lakers on the pass to take the lead. Bryant with the crowd roaring. Kobe comes out the double. Kobe above it.
He's about to do a contact dunk. Oh, when he rolled. Kobe. You like Ja Morant. He was gonna dunk on him, but then he's like, I can't, so I gotta lay up. Kobe, you don't have to do them like that. Wait till you get all your badges and you get 99 overall. You're gonna be deadly.
That moment ever true. You kind of feel it inside yourself. He returned the favor on Meta. Most people, that choice is made for them.
67% smothered. Nice. I'm the point guard. I get the ball. So they put me at shooting guard. I'm the point guard. I get the ball. If they put me at shooting guard, I'm gonna keep passing this thing, boy. Oh, this when Kobe tore his Achilles. He still played 3 years after. Yeah, he still played 3 years after that, so he's GOAT. And he had good seasons. Well, yeah, trash teams, good seasons. Only person to ever be that good after tearing their Achilles is Dominique Wilkins. He carried that 2013 team to a championship. I mean, not championship, to playoffs. Well, who did he tear it against? Golden State? I forgot who he tore it against. Yeah, I forgot who he tore his Achilles against. We gonna find out the. Oh, they put me at shooting guard. Okay, I'm about to start scoring now. If Kobe's at shooting guard, bang. Kobe's at shooting guard, bro. You know what we gotta do. Not unless we get double teamed. You know what we gotta do. Fade away.
We are here to celebrate greatness for 20 years.
Take my talents to the NBA. Kobe's last stand. This video by John Arnett. Oh yeah, I love his videos. I love John Arnett videos.
See, surprising, just like State Farm.
That's where I get all my NBA history from.
Like a good neighbor.
Like Michael Jordan scored 37 points in the 1987 season. Then he played point guard in 1988. No, it was 1989. He won the MVP, DPOY, and he was the highest scorer in the NBA in 1988. 1989, he played point guard, which I got a Michael Jordan point guard build. They plays point guard and shooting guard, so we're gonna do that too. But we're gonna get done with Kobe first before we start Michael Jordan. I actually started up Michael Jordan's MyCareer. It's on my channel. If you want to watch Michael Jordan, he scored a bunch of points in his first high school game. But Kobe, of course, he scored 77. I'm going to score more with Kobe than Jordan because I like Kobe. But Jordan, I feel like he's the GOAT of all time. The greatest of all time.
The Lakers proceeded to make two major trades that offseason that left the NBA world stunned. First, the Lakers acquired future Hall of Famer Steve Nash for 4 future first-round draft picks. Nash was a passing wizard, but he was also in his late 30s and had been having off and on back problems the previous year. Regardless, LA fans were ecstatic with the acquisition. Next, the Lakers traded Andrew Bynum to land the big man, Dwight Howard. Dwight was already a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year and was widely considered as the top center in the NBA at this point. Howard was coming off of off-season back surgery, though, and it was unclear how that might affect his performance. Even with some injury concerns, the Lakers were still one of the most hyped teams in the history of the NBA. With Steve Nash running the point, Kobe Bryant scoring, Meta World Peace shutting down the opponent defensively, and
Told y'all to pass me the ball. Did I just turn my computer off? I thought when it said I'm going to shut down Steam, I didn't think it was going to mean shut down my whole computer. Well. I need needle threader. I'm gonna sleep good when I get to the NBA. I almost scored that.
Most of us have a general idea of how the story ends, but within that, there are many details that often get missed. And honestly, there's enough story in this season for there to be an entire documentary or an ESPN 30 for 30 on it. Alas, I'll do my best to tell the story of the 2013 2018 Lakers have Kobe's epic last stand. The Lakers were coming off of the disappointing 2011-2012 season that ended in the semifinals to the Oklahoma City Thunder. With their team growing older and no longer seen as legitimate title contenders, the Lakers were desperate for a roster to return to title contention. The Lakers proceeded to make two major trades that offseason that left the NBA world stunned. First, the Lakers acquired future Hall of Famer Steve Nash for 4 future first-round draft picks. Nash was a passing wizard, but he was also in his late 30s and had been having off and on this year. Regardless, LA fans were ecstatic with the acquisition. Next, the Lakers traded Andrew Bynum to land the big man Dwight Howard, time defensive player of the year, and was widely considered as the top center in the NBA at this point. Howard was coming off of off-season back surgery, though, and it was unclear how that might affect his performance. Even with some injury concerns, the Lakers were still one of the most hyped teams in the history of the NBA. With Steve Nash running the point, Kobe Bryant scoring, Metta World Peace shutting down the opponent defensively, and Pau Gasol and Dwight Howard dominating the paint, the Lakers seemed almost unstoppable. Many experts were predicting the Lakers to challenge the Bulls' 72-10 record, and a finals matchup with LeBron James and the Miami Heat almost seemed like a foregone conclusion. It was a very happy and exciting time in Los Angeles, that is, until the games actually started. Head coach of the Lakers, Mike Brown, was running the Princeton offense. It was an offense that obviously originated at Princeton University as early as the late 1930s. It's a system that relies heavily upon screens, motion passing, and backdoor cuts. It was an interesting strategy, considering that it was unfamiliar to veteran players, and it was also so rarely seen in the NBA, but Mike Brown thought it would be the perfect system for this squad. Unfortunately, what seemed good in theory did not translate to the court, and LA started the preseason just 0-8. It was the preseason, though, so the players downplayed those results in interviews. The real games began, and the Lakers
need needle threader.
And just like that, Mike Brown was fired. Now, you know expectations are high when your brand new head coach only makes it 5 games into the season before he loses his job. The Lakers team had bigger issues, though. They were slow, old, and clearly unhealthy. Dwight Howard's back surgery didn't allow him to have the same level of athleticism as before. Steve Nash had off-and-on injuries to go along with his ever-lingering back problems, and Metta World Peace was growing slower with age and was unable to stretch the floor on offense due to his inconsistent shooting. Assistant coach Bernie Bickerstaff took over as interim head coach, leading the Lakers to a 4-1 record during his short tenure. Meanwhile, the Lakers management searched for the head coach of the future. With the search underway, rumors began to swirl that a familiar face was the frontrunner for the position.
I wish he was Phil
11-time NBA champion head coach Phil Jackson seemed to be a lock to land the job. Phil was initially offered the position, but asked the Lakers organization to give him the weekend to make his decision, because he was unsure if he could make the commitment physically. Phil had come to his conclusion, and was prepared to tell the Lakers on Monday morning that he would be accepting the job. According to Phil, he received a call on Sunday close to midnight from Lakers general manager Mitch Kupchak, notifying him to cancel their meeting since they've now selected Mike D'Antoni as their new head coach. Lakers management said they believed Mike fit the team's personnel best, but the move was baffling. The Lakers passed on Phil Jackson, a coach who has a history of success with the organization, with Kobe Bryant, and with managing egos. A coach who has already demonstrated how to run a dominant offense with 2 big men in the paint. Instead, the team opted for Mike D'Antoni, a coach who has never made an appearance in an NBA Finals, a coach who has had a reputation for having no clue how to coach defensively and having a mentality of simply trying to outscore opponents, a coach who is famous for his 7-second offense, which revolves around speed and perimeter shooting, was now in charge of the oldest team in the league with 2 big men and no perimeter presence. And the one and only player in the starting 5 who can hit the long ball consistently also happens to be the one guy who was supposed to be doing all the distributing. You see, the idea was that Mike D'Antoni and Steve Nash rejoining forces would lead them to replicating their glory days of the Phoenix Suns offense in the mid-2000s. Yep, that's right. The Lakers put all of their eggs in the basket of an underachieving head coach and an injury-prone 39-year-old point guard. Just days after Mike D'Antoni had been hired as the Lakers head coach, Phil Jackson was asked in an interview how he thought Mike would do in the role, and this was his response.
Mike, with the right personnel, is a great coach. You know, And his personnel really wasn't quite fit for Mike's coaching.
Tell me why.
Well, he likes a three-point shooting group of guys. He likes twos and threes in the corner. His great guard, Nash, was on the team. Obviously, Steve's a great guard. He can distribute the ball. But that other big guy has to be they call it now stretch four. He has to be able to shoot three-pointers.
Yeah.
Powell wasn't quite fit into that. Powell and Howard together, too big, too much of a load for that post. And he doesn't really like guys in the post. He likes guys outside.
How incredibly accurate this prediction was from Phil just goes to show how much of a brilliant coaching mind Phil Jackson was. Mike D'Antoni did move Pau Gasol to the stretch four position, resulting in frustration for Pau and him shooting a career worst 46.6% from the field and a terrible 28.6% from three-point range. It came to a point where Mike was at such a loss of how to successfully run this offense that Mike eventually regulated future Hall of Famer Pau Gasol to a reserve role off the bench. Now, coaching decisions weren't the only things the Lakers struggled with this year. The players missed a grand total of 182 games due to injury, which includes games from Steve Nash's leg fracture, Dwight's torn right labrum, and Pau Gasol's plantar fasciitis in his right foot. To go along with these injuries was a ton of drama between the players. Dwight was receiving a tremendous amount of pressure from Kobe to play through his torn labrum due to the growing concern that the Lakers would miss the playoffs. This was just part of the issues between Kobe and Dwight that put a strain on their relationship. The issues were downplayed by the team, though. An example of this was Kobe posting this photo to his Twitter page, mocking the notion that there was fighting going on between the two players. The tension was undeniable, though. Dwight's fun and easygoing personality was struggling to fit into the Lakers organization, and he never seemed to be fully embraced by the fans. The high expectations and demanding culture was taking its toll on Dwight. One night, there was a telling argument between Dwight and Steve Nash on the court. When one of the most lighthearted, positive, encouraging players in the history of the game is angrily yelling at you, you're probably not fitting in that well. Dwight was in a contract year and had the option at any point to sign an extension with the Lakers, but he wasn't doing that. The feeling was growing within the organization that Dwight wasn't only going to test free agency, but that he was also leaning towards leaving the Lakers. This had giant implications on two Lakers, the first being Kobe Bryant. At this time, Kobe was 34 years old. He was still playing at an elite level, but he had definitely lost a step or two of athleticism, and his days as an MVP caliber player were numbered. With his body aging, Dwight Howard likely leaving in the offseason, and Steve Nash on the verge of turning 40 at the start of next season, this meant one thing for Kobe. This would likely be his last chance to win a sixth NBA championship. A championship that would put him on the same level as his childhood idol, Michael Jordan. A championship to put him ahead of Laker great Magic Johnson and finally solidify himself as the greatest Laker ever. Kobe knew this was his last chance, and Kobe played like it. Bryant was in the MVP conversation, even though his star-studded team was floating around the 8th seed of the playoffs. That's because everyone could see that despite everything this team was going through, Kobe was carrying the team through it. Despite all the injuries, despite all the drama, despite all the adversity, come hell or high water, Kobe was willing this team to the playoffs. The other Laker who had giant implications on him was none other than Mike D'Antoni. The Lakers had no chemistry on and off the court. Mike D'Antoni hadn't replicated his glory days in Phoenix, and the Lakers' offense instead was clearly inferior to other teams around the league. Pau Gasol was grumbling over his role within the offense. Kobe was among the leaders in minutes per game when he should have reduced minutes at his age. Dwight was discontent to the point of looking like he planned on leaving the team. And on top of all of that, one of the most hyped teams in the history of the NBA
This video is brought to you by
all designs NBA history. Being the face of the 2000s, Bryant has since retirement giving back gotten Kobe's rookie year. 18-year-old Kobe was the youngest player to ever get drafted and the first non-big man to jump straight to the NBA from high school. His number one strength was his maturity, extremely intelligent, and sees the floor very well, a true leader, fierce competitor with a lot of determination. Some of his weaknesses was his age being 17, had questionable ball handling skills, and might not be ready for the vigors of the NBA life. After being selected by the Charlotte Hornets, the magnificent Jerry West immediately traded Vlade Divac, one of the biggest robberies in NBA history. Before West decided to take Kobe, he had retired Laker Michael Cooper, one of the greatest defensive players in the history of the game, playing him one-on-one, and Kobe destroyed him at all levels. Best workout West has ever seen was hitting fadeaways and making all types of moves on him. West then pursued free agent superstar Shaquille O'Neal from Orlando after. LA was then coached by Del Harris, who started his NBA coaching career as an assistant with Houston. Also spent some time in Milwaukee.
He shouldn't have got that coach. That coach sucked.
Already having a stacked team, more than capable in contending for a championship, the team had solid point guard Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Jerome Kersey, Eldon Campbell, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq was the top 5 player in the game at the time, and Jones was 25 years old, a first-time All-Star that season. So Bryant had to wait his turn. Coach Harris said he was bright and precise, both in an athletic sense, intellectually, and mentally, but he was basically a teenager in a teenager's body. Wanted to play badly, but was only 18 years old. Jones was an all-star, and Rick Fox was one of the best centerpieces of the defense, and very physical. Kobe at that point didn't have the body to play the 3 position. Having a rough start to his career, the 18-year-old wasn't in the lineup, did not even play on the season opener against Phoenix. Finally made his debut in the Lakers' second game of the season, a total of 6 minutes against Minnesota, scored his first on November 5th, 1996, the same date on my 3rd birthday. Struggled to get playing time where head coach Del Harris just simply didn't play too young and didn't have the size to become a solid defender yet. With proven veterans at the time, the Lakers didn't need a young guy to help carry the franchise. So Kobe was in a tough position to get significant minutes from the start. Despite his incredible hard work ethic, being the first in the gym and the last to leave, Harris added he did tell Kobe there would be some competition between him and Shaq one day, telling the teenager he had an opportunity to make it work, just like Magic did with Kareem. But Bryant, with his killer mentality, did not resist, was too competitive to call Shaq the real captain. Asking him such a thing violated his focus. Frustrated and disappointed, spending most of his time on the bench, his skills and talent was already there. Kobe had 4 total regular season games his rookie year, scoring 20 plus, constantly fighting for playing time. Not playing was like punishment and disrespectful for Kobe, who worked hard than everybody else at practice. Having a guy like Eddie Jones only made it more difficult for the 18-year-old. Harris played Eldon Campbell at the 4, which destroyed the Lakers' pick-and-roll defense. Played more like a traditional center with no outside game, combined with the fact that Coach never took the chance to play Jones and Kobe at the same time, which would have been a deadly combo for opponents. Arguably the worst mistake he's made as head coach. Harris was simply too old school and wasn't a fan of playing 2 big guards together at the same time. For the better and worse, being on the bench made Kobe even more determined to succeed. If a coach decides to play a guy 5 to 10 minutes a game, it's almost impossible for a player to prove themselves immediately and make an impact. When he does play well, gets a couple buckets, and all of a sudden find themselves on the bench, not getting playing time for another 40 minutes, even sitting out entirely the next game, it motivated Kobe to be the best, even making sure his teammate would pay for all this, believing he was better than everybody else. Instead of going off on his coach, had to learn to be patient, where if most young guys wasn't getting the playing time they deserved, they likely demand a trade. But Kobe thought intelligently, where his biggest challenge was to be efficient and strong on both ends of the floor, used it as a source of motivation, and didn't complain and whine about it. When finally given the chance to step up in the big stage, was put in a dangerous, scary situation in Game 5 against Utah in the semis. Lakers down 3 games to 1. The whole team was struggling to find answers. With their backs against the wall, Kobe confidently told Harris to give him the ball in crunch time. As everybody was standing there looking for answers, Bryant, having no fear, took 4 shots that did not come close to going in. In fact, he airballed all of them, having the chance to win it in regulation, going into overtime, missing more 3s after more 3s. The Lakers season ended in devastating fashion, depending on an 18-year-old to save them. It was an early turning point for Kobe's career to be able to deal with adversity.
I wasn't paying attention, that's why I messed it up. That's the best choice right there.
Kobe proved he was absolutely fearless, something that defines him and his greatness that carried over for the rest of his career. Even coming off averaging only 15.5 minutes off the bench, Kobe saw himself in the big stage. Since Brian Scott missed his final NBA playoff game with a sprained right wrist, Robert Horry was ejected with 8:51 left in the third after tussling with Jeff Hornacek. Shaq fouled out with 1:46 left in regulation. Everybody was killing Del Harris for having an 18-year-old in there against an experienced 62-win team in John Stockton and Karl Malone.
He lost his
Everybody gave more respect
championship for the Jazz.
Veteran Bryant Scott thought it was great seeing a determined look on his face that read, "This will never happen again." Jeff Hornacek also admired the 18-year-old's willingness to take such pressure-filled shots. You never know you're going to make those shots until you take them. When Shaq was asked to reflect his favorite memory of Kobe was not winning the championship together. My fondest memory of him
was those air balls
in that Utah series to take those last 3 shots.
Yeah, that's some guts though. I ain't gonna lie. My rookie Kobe, he's not gonna do that, but that's some guts.
He shot air balls, and you can remember, I went to him and say, "Hey, all these people that are laughing at you, they'll fear you one day, because I know you're gonna hit more game winners than you'll miss." After a painful first season, not only did Kobe become one of the best to ever do it, but Coach Harris still benched him a lot his second season, playing him only 26 minutes, despite already being the second best player on the team at the time, better than Eddie Jones. Kobe's stats his second season per 36, 21.5 points, over 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Eddie Jones, 16.7 points, 3.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Harris was then fired in Kobe's third season after going 6-6 overall. Not only did Mr. Bryant become one of the most clutch players ever, but simply held a grudge against Harris, demolishing and abusing his team every time they played. Dell became the lead assistant for the Mavericks in 2000. Bryant torched the Mavs on December 3rd of 2000, responding with 38 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Hit one of the most incredible fading clutch shots on December 12th of 2005 in Dallas in a 109-106 win, dropping 43 points. Just 8 days later, the Mamba made sure he made Harris pay, forcing him to watch painfully on the sidelines, watching his team get abused and destroyed. Nothing he could have done would matter. While many believe Kobe's 81 points was his best performance, Bryant unloaded with 62 3/4 the month before on December 20th, 2005, embarrassing and torching the Mavs by himself, a team who won 60 games that got to the finals that season, stating he hated Del Harris when he was a rookie, and every time he got the chance to play him to get revenge, he was gonna get it in. Perhaps the most incredible stat, outscoring the whole Mavs team alone after 3 quarters, didn't even play in the 4th quarter, scoring 30 points in the 3rd quarter alone on 18 of 31 shooting, all that in just 32 minutes. Kobe could have had more than 81 that game, but we'll never know. At the end of the day, Kobe's rookie season was a build-up on a superstar legend in the making, with his low averages of 7.6 points, 1.9 rebounds, 1.3 assists. It hurt his career averages. Take away Kobe's poor numbers from his rookie year, he would have averaged 26 a game instead of 25, 5.4 rebounds, 4.9 assists for his career. Harris continued to play Kobe very limited, even in the beginning of his third season, and it wasn't until when Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel were traded away did Kobe explode and go off. Because of Del Harris, Kobe didn't have the chance to truly show himself his rookie season, but because he went through that phase, he became the great player he is. Even if he played a lot and was given the opportunity to shine right from the beginning, Kobe still would have ended up
I wasn't looking.
Because of his incredible willpower, passion, and desire to win at all levels. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love all of you. See you next time.
Here's what you need to know about Chromebooks. Chromebooks are powerfully simple laptops. Powerful to handle what's important to you, and designed in a way that makes them easy to use. Look, Chromebooks run Chrome OS, an operating system made by Google that's simple, speedy, and secure. To build them, all these partners teamed up with Google, and Google built some too. So how are Chromebooks different? Everything's easy. To switch over from your old laptop, just log into a new Chromebook with your Gmail, and all your files and preferences are right there. Virus protection is built in, so you don't have to deal with this ever again. They save you tons of time. It only takes a few seconds to boot up a Chromebook. And when you're in, just hit the everything button. With one touch, it lets you find things instantly. Like files, your apps, and answers online. And unlike most laptops, Chromebook software updates in the background, automatically. So what can you do on a Chromebook? It has all the apps you need, you want, and kind of wish you always had. Whoa. For work, for school, for winding down. You can edit your photos. That's nice. Crush games. Or just keep in touch. And that's what you need to know about Chromebooks. Powerful, simple. It's the new way to laptop.
Today is October 22nd, 1996. Yep, not 2019. In case you can't realize by the retro logos, we are not in the modern day. This is what we call the past. But before we go any further, as I'll just scroll through the rosters real quick just to show you what's going on, alright? Thank you for 1 million views on the 2 videos, the Jacob Underwood career simulation as well as the 2010s re-simulation. I appreciate the hell out of everybody that watches every single one of these videos. And you probably won't hear me say it too often, but there's a good 50 to 100,000 people that just watch all my videos but decide not to subscribe for some reason. So hey, if you're in that boat, you might as well. Hello, Antoine Walker. This roster that I just scrolled through the entire thing with as I went through that intro is brought to you by the same man who made the 2010s roster, my guy Thundershack. You can just search up his name on Google and literally find it. I'll also link his Twitter in the description. And you see the title, for God's sake. Back on a warm, sunny day of June in 1990. Actually, I have no clue when it was. Well, it was obviously in June. I have no clue what the forecast was. It was 5 years before I was born, for God's sake. The Los Angeles Lakers decided to make a pretty decent trade where they traded away Vlade Divac, 7'1", you know, in this case scenario, 80 overall center. But this young chap, the 13 overall pick from the Charlotte Hornets, Kobe Bryant. But as you can see, I've already done the dirty work here, aka turning off trade logic and just switching them from team to team. What the hell would happen if Kobe Bryant was never traded away from the Hornets and could potentially bring them out of their inevitable, sadness? This team has not done anything ever since, while Kobe went on to win 5 championships with that Lakers team. So that's kind of it. If you want to see me do a 1997 or 1996 re-simulation, like how I did with the 2010s, then let me know. Just click the like button thing and then comment some stuff if you feel like it. By the way, what you're looking at is the young Kobe Bryant face scan thing, cyber face, and he looks a little bit too young and jubilant here, so I'll probably change it up as time goes on. So here the hell we go. Kobe Bryant, 76 overall with 37 minutes a game, because who the hell else is Charlotte going to give minutes to? Matt Geiger. He's wearing number 52, for God's sake. Our coach is Dave Cowens, aka that legendary Celtic center guy, who seems like a player that nobody would want in my team, probably. Kobe is Hall of Fame fast break finisher and Showtime already, but it makes sense because he won like the dunk contest in his first year or something like that, right? I also took notice that all these young guys do have 1 year pro instead of 0, which is incorrect, but I don't know. But hey, considering that I just changed Kobe to 0, he might just win it anyways. I won't cheat. Come on, Mr. Iverson, take this 1 year pro. This man's already an 85. Look at that face scan. That's beautiful. Actually got this man looking young as hell. Young Ray, young Steve. Alright, it's gonna take a minute regardless. We also got good old Timmy in the next draft class with T-Mac and Chauncey and all these guys. Season number 1. How will Kobe hold up? And shout out to my guy Casey Davis, who said I was trying to get good at the whole basketball thing you reminded me to like. I definitely gotta make sure it's that. Same. So shout out to Casey. If you like the videos, you can like the videos. It's really simple as that. Team Michael and Team Carl. Okay, yeah, Charles Barkley's not a one-time all-star. He's just Charles. Oh yeah, I should show you the Charles Barkley face scan, I guess, right? We do got Glenn Rice on our team as an all-star.
At Charmin, we make paper, but we love trees. That's why we protect forests by using pulp certified by the Forest Stewardship Council. It's why we regrow at least 2 trees for every tree we use. And it's why, when forests are devastated by natural disasters, Charmin helps restore trees through the Arbor Day Foundation. So you can enjoy the go, but forests remain forests. Charmin.
Happy Pride, y'all!
1, 2.
Hendricks, you're selling me! Hendricks, double team. I need you to double team right now. Hendricks, I need you to double team. 3.
That's a Chromebook with apps for whatever you need. For fun, for getting it done, and for everything in between. Alright, what's next? Switch to apps for whatever you need. Switch to Chromebook.
Without Kobe Bryant.
We are here to celebrate great.
But to be successful, you have to be able to persevere. So people see your success now, but you had to overcome some obstacles. It's tough to be in another country, learning multiple languages.
To the right hand.
What a silly foul.
Many years in Italy, so that's where Kobe picked up the beautiful Italian.
So our parents just immersed us in Italian culture. So we were surrounded by Italian kids. We were just learning the language as they were. For me, growing up in isolation turned out to be great strength, but it also turned out to be a weakness too. Things that I kind of had to navigate towards my career.
Oh yeah, this guy grew up in Italy. And then he got dropped back in America.
So now I moved back at the age of 13. Middle school being completely different. I had a hard time reading. I had a hard time kind of getting adjusted to the culture.
What I remember would be him coming in as a kid and tremendous expectation.
When I was reading all the stuff about his high school coach saying they would get there and he would be shooting baskets in the dark. They hadn't even turned the lights on yet.
When did you know no one is going to outwork you?
I never looked at it as work. I didn't realize it was work until my first year in the NBA.
The Aces of Lower Merion featuring the best player in high school basketball in 1995, Kobe Bryant.
Most people want to assume that because someone has physical attributes, they don't have mental attributes. They always want to say that.
Talk about academically. He speaks fluent Italian. There he is, Mr. Bryant, flying, jamming, high riser.
Scored 1,200 on his college board. Good enough to get into any school.
Uncommon amongst uncommon people.
Exception among the exceptional.
Yeah.
Taking TV and recording star Brandy to his prom.
Man, pass me the fucking ball. Pass me the fucking ball. Y'all niggas is trash. I'm the one clapping up and y'all getting fucking scored on. My nigga ain't scored a fucking point yet. Pass me the ball. I'm open. Finally, god damn, I'm not trying to lose, nigga. I'm fucking Kobe. I know I see this purple and gold on. The afro. The goatee. Pass me the ball. You ain't even passed me the ball yet. How do you know if I can't shoot or not? Ain't even passed me the ball. I know. I'm saying they ain't even pass me the ball. How you know I can't shoot? Let me see the rock. I passed it out because that wasn't a good shot. Come on, give me the ball. I'm a smart teammate, bro. Come on, bro. I'm open. I'm fucking open from the 2-point at the layup. What the hell are you doing? Trash at. That's what you give. Man, y'all getting fucking. Pass me the ball. I ain't touched the ball yet, bro. I passed it out to y'all. Give me the ball. I ain't even got the damn ball yet. How am I trash? I'm open and they won't score it to me. I'm wide open. My dude ain't even scored a point yet. I'm clamping my dude up. All I'm playing is defense. I'm clamping my dude up. I'm live streaming right now too. I ain't gonna cap. Got your ass dunked on. That's what the fuck you get for not passing me the ball. Got your bitch ass dunked on. I wasn't playing no defense. You ain't gonna pass me the ball. I'm not playing defense. My dude just scored on your bitch ass. He ain't scored all game. Get dunked on. Pass me the fucking ball. Pass me the ball. I got 50 fucking plus. Well, not right now. Man, y'all getting scored on? My dude only dunked on somebody because I let him. I've never seen this. I'm wide open. They won't pass me the ball. I'm doing the alley-oop animation, they won't throw me the ball. Yeah, we finna lose because y'all don't want to pass me the ball. Y'all the worst teammates ever. Y'all ain't passed me the ball the whole game. Y'all ain't even let me do nothing. All I did was try to go for a layup, and y'all ain't even passed me the ball before that. Good.
inspiration for anybody in high school.
He has been one of the most followed high school athletes in this state all winter long.
Bryant, who is going to go the distance up and slams it home.
Shoots it home, and that got him up out of the seats and some high fives.
Hey, Kobe Bryant, KB, taking it to the rack.
All over. Now you're the one player here who's thinking seriously of making the transition right from the high school ranks to the professional ranks. How serious is that for you this year?
Well, it's definitely a possibility. I think I'd be foolish not to look into that.
So mentioned in Sports Illustrated, you say, I'll go to college, but if I don't think I can get better in college, I'm just going to skip.
That's just what I was going to ask you. Maybe it'll surprise me. What's it going to be, college or the NBA?
Oh, no, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Kobe Bryant is for real. It's over. Lower Marion has won. 1996 state champs, and that ends a 53-year drought.
And Kobe Bryant showed his true mettle, showed what he can do. And there's the young man that has been so ballyhooed and has packed this arena tonight.
Saw a great poignant moment. Father of Jelly Bean Joe Bryant, son Kobe, embracing.
Kobe Bryant decided to take my talent to I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA. People don't know about that. I had a bet with my classmates on whether or not I would do that or not.
What you would do what?
Like the pause.
So it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I feel it's time for me to go out and seize it while I'm still young.
You had some people who, were just hating on a 17-year-old kid.
Is our high school superhero a star or starstruck?
People don't want to babysit an 18 or 19-year-old.
Chromebooks start fast and stay fast over time. Switch to Chromebooks.
He can go get a shot for himself anytime he wants. In the NBA, even in the NBA,